Cybersecurity researcher Mohan Petapati recently compromised the V8 JavaScript engine inside Google Chrome 138, the same code used by major applications like Discord and Slack. He didn't write the exploit himself. He provided an API key to the AI model Claude Opus 4.6 and let it work for 1 week. For $2,283, the AI consumed 2.3 billion tokens, independently generating the entire exploit chain to breach the system. For the last 2 years, we have viewed AI as a passive, conversational smart intern, a tool we use to generate text or summarize a meeting on command. That passive era already eroded the market value of written English proficiency, turning a once essential professional skill into a zero-cost commodity. But the model has now crossed the autonomy threshold. It is no longer waiting for step-by-step instructions. It has sprung into action as an independent agent, triggering an immediate confrontation with the highest levels of government. OpenAI's updated Codex model marks the transition from chatbot to background worker. It is designed to inhabit the operating system itself, rather than just a browser tab. Codex demonstrates true autonomous control by independently operating various web apps, managing Google Calendars, and taking over a user's cursor. It can execute these secondary administrative tasks in the background while the user focuses on work. This agency is also moving into the physical sciences through GPT-Rosalind, a specialized model designed to engineer organic matter and accelerate drug development. Rosalind connects directly to over 50 biological databases and decades of clinical literature. By autonomously synthesizing this data, it can predict RNA protein matches better than human experts, potentially cutting a 15-year development cycle down to a fraction of the time. Access to this model remains highly restricted for corporate users. Its ability to reverse engineer complex biological structures represents a significant security risk if used without oversight. These specialized savants are now capable of independently driving scientific breakthroughs, but their ability to manipulate foundational code and chemistry introduces extreme dual-use risks. Anthropic recently deployed Claude Opus 4.7, an update that can independently verify its own work and solve coding tasks that previously stumped every other version of the model. But Opus 4.7 is not the most powerful tool in their arsenal. That title belongs to Mythos, a restricted, autonomous cyber auditor. Mythos demonstrated its power by discovering a remote takeover vulnerability in FreeBSD, undetected for 17 years. It then identified a 27-year-old flaw in OpenBSD. By exploiting these hidden weaknesses, Mythos proved it could crash any server running the software. These autonomous agents are exposing foundational zero-day exploits faster than human engineers can defend them, shifting the balance of global cybersecurity toward the attacker. When Mythos proved it could collapse the servers used by government agencies and tech giants, the US government reacted. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei was summoned to the White House. The Pentagon views a tool that can crash any server as a primary offensive asset. They demanded access to Mythos for autonomous weapons development and mass surveillance, requests Anthropic had previously and categorically refused to fulfill. This sparked high-level negotiations at the White House, with the Chief of Staff and the Treasury Secretary, searching for a protocol that prevents the model's capabilities from becoming a state-controlled weapon. A 90-day clock is now ticking. In July, Anthropic will publicly release the report detailing the vulnerabilities Mythos uncovered. Under Project Glasswing, 40 major organizations are now scrambling to use Mythos to patch their own infrastructures before that July deadline arrives. If AI can hack a server, design a drug, and manage a digital workflow, the technical execution of a task is no longer the primary measure of human labor. Human value is shifting from technical proficiency to live behavioral skills. Success now depends on the spontaneous intuition required to lead a team in real time, and the ethical governance needed to manage the autonomous agents working in the background.
Thank you for watching. For more professional AI insights, remember to like this video and subscribe to AI Corecast.